See, Enzo Maresca with time. I'm sure I've said it several times that say, oh, Enzo Maresca training sessions and what he does in training, what he teaches the team, the boys in training, any in terms of what the boys have been doing in training, the specificity. I mean, I've said it several times. I'm the last person to say Coach Ibiasa as a coach in Yari. So I don't say that about Obi to say Mauricio Pochettino. Pochettino has his different training methods. For the positional play managers, they are very, 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 very big on ball work. And the new thing Enzo Maresca has been so detailed on ball work. In as much as he wants to build the fitness of the players, he still makes sure that he marries that with ball work. Saying they will do their ball work, they will get better with ball work, but still their fitness levels will be high up there, and then they are going to get better. And that's exactly what we've seen in this place. That's exactly what we've seen in recent times. The place. That's exactly what we've seen in a training session. But there are some details that people do not understand, and I want to get straight into sad details. Talk about them, get into sad details, explain these details, and then make sure so we all get our own understanding. Hey, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube, so subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. Very, very important. So be subscribe to the channel. No one turn on notifications. You see, so subscribe to the channel and do turn on notification. Very, very important. So be subscribe to the channel. Now, so after that training session, everybody saw it, and you could see clearly. Say it is about the first one, the principles that are clear. Let's play out from the back. Let's play short passes. Let's manipulate the opponent. Let's use third round runs. And he is also hands-on, Okahumbi. So Obeka 2 or 3 days ago, someone shared a video and I look at it back. It was a video of how Chelsea players Enzo Maresca has changed things since he took over. One of the things they mentioned is he's hands-on, he's part of the training. He is in there. And they like it that way. Now, after that training session and now, Obianim said Chelsea were the first game preseason and then I mean our America time to with my friend I'm watching. Now, after that training now Chelsea there was a press conference. And in that press conference, I think that so you're Chelsea now. Maybe you fall in love with Enzo Maresca more from that press conference that last night went on. It was Enzo Maresca and then of course the captain of the team and the coach. Now, they asked some of the most difficult questions. In fact, British journalists they asked some of the most dire questions, some of the most pertinent questions. That was a pre-match press conference. And when they asked those questions, the questions were there for our brand friend Enzo Maresca to answer. First one, Enzo Maresca was quizzed about how the issue of our brand friend Enzo Fernandez is going to affect the team. And I like his response. See, I like Italian managers for almost straightforwardness, no gaslighting of anybody. They go straight to the point, they say what they want to say, and then they are done. And what Enzo Maresca told the journalist is simple. Say, you know what? Enzo Fernandez needs to say phone. And check, he wrote a statement to apologize. He had called his teammates, they've apologized. They've solved the issues in-house. We don't have to give a lot of fuel to this matter for it to keep on burning. The castle. And if you've been listening to me for a long time, both on Instagram here, you know that one of the things that I am very, very particular about coaches who are big on communication, coaches who say exactly what they mean and be able to articulate it well and explain it for those that are next to them to understand. And that's exactly what Enzo Maresca has been doing in the last press conference in Nkunku here. And it was his first proper Chelsea official press conference. And in that press conference, they almost lied on him to make sure that he said things as they were supposed to be. And yesterday, he was clear on exactly what he wants from the team Chelsea, and how he wants things to be done, how he wants the ball to be played. Again, after he was asked about say Enzo Maresca, born, you do what we call the inverted fullback. And say inverted fullback you name say one of your fullbacks has to invert. So what about Chelsea this who amongst the fullbacks is inverting? Enzo Maresca say, Reece James can invert. It doesn't necessarily mean, and I told you yesterday, At Leicester City, Pereira was doing an inversion. So anybody at all can invert. Osha even training session and share company. Malo Gusto was inverting at some point in time. James was inverting at some point in time. Or see, when you say Marco Correa bit may invert. Even Benjamin Chilwell can invert into the middle of the park. And of course, Renato Viega. Everything may invert. Again, he was asked another difficult question about Nathaniel Chalobah. And he was straightforward. He was honest. He didn't lie to anybody. He just said things that he's supposed to say. I'll bet saying it very explicitly. I'll say, oh, he knows that it's sad. It's a hard time for Nathaniel Chalobah. But on the list of the right centre backs, somebody had to stay at home. And it's unfortunate to have for Nathaniel Chalobah. So he has to stay at home. But he has a lot of respect for Nathaniel Chalobah. He was asked about who his captain is going to be. Also, Reece, he takes a lot of responsibility. He wants Reece to be part of his captains. If not the main captain, he wants Reece to be there. Reece also did come on. See, Reece said one thing. Okanya, every Chelsea fan who we are said has now come to understand and accept it. Reece is in tune with exactly what the team wants for him. As a captain, every Chelsea fan behind him said they need their captain on the field of play. They need him to impact the game on the field of play. Last season, already 10 a.m. Obebo game against Brighton and Hove Albion. He lost his cool. And we have 4-game ban or 7-1 last season. I got 3 ends or 7. So in the first 3 games, he's going to be on a longer preseason, on more first 3 games. But if he's able to come on, what's the impact of his games? How long is he going to stay in games? Is he going to be on the sidelines debris? And I say, sir, injuries now last season, who's going to affect his games now? It's not going to affect him that much this summer. And he says, so for me, and he said this summer, I just want to be fit and stay on the pitch. And opening idea on person here. The person here fit keke. Let me stay on the pitch and help the team. That's the only thing that I want to do as a player at Chelsea Football Club. And I think that's very, very laudable. He said that's the only goal that he has. And yeah, Besame shared 10 goals. Because if he's not on the pitch, he can't even score those 10 goals. He can't score 3 goals. He can't score whatever number of goals. He just wants to stay on the field of play, which is very, very important. See, Enzo Maresca and Rhys James interview, they were specific. They answered pertinent questions. They were clear. He spoke about his tactics for the very first time in a long time. Chelsea managers talking about their tactics, how they want to play, why they want to play this way, why they want specific profiles, what they expect from players. Being clear with fans and being very important. Mekacho said these are some of the things that affected Mauricio Pochettino. He didn't have the clarity of thought. And again, not to be fortunate, he's Argentine. And of course, English ain't the first language. But if you look at someone like Enzo Maresca, he has worked in England for a very long time. Italians have a better tendency of understanding and speaking English than Spanish speakers or Argentines, for that matter, people from Southern America. And that's exactly some of the things that probably may have affected Abrante, the friend Mauricio Pochettino. But there you have it. Enzo Maresca has gone in that preseason press conference. He has been clear about Niamope. He has been clear about what he wants to do for the team. He has been clear about exactly how he wants things to be done on and off the ball. He spoke about to meet Christopher Nkunku. Or see, Nkunku isn't just one position player. Nkunku is a versatile player. Nkunku can play as an 8. Nkunku can play as a second striker. Nkunku can play as a striker. Nkunku can play as an attacking 10, which is very important. And like I said it before, Nkunku will have versatility. And I've said it. That's the reason why Chelsea do not need to splash money on Abrante Efreno and Julian Alvarez, because that is the mode of Abrante Efreno and Nkunku. And Nkunku has a very good shot conversion rate, even than Julian Alvarez, especially from the days in the German Bundesliga. So if you keep Nkunku fit, definitely you get returns from him. You don't need to stress too much about finding another striker in terms of being in the shape of Abrante Efreno and Julian Alvarez. If Chelsea needs a striker, then it's a different kind of striker. It's a different attacker. It's a different profile than Julian Alvarez and of course Christopher Nkunku, because Chelsea already has that talent in their pool. So a lot have gone on. A lot. Nani. Right after say Chelsea, ASR pretty much press conference. Now it's already morning in the USA. People have started. They're preparing for the game. And in that game preparation, then the news broke. So Chelsea have contacted Villarreal. Formal contact for Villarreal's goalkeeper Philippe Jorgensen. Now, I may want to explain something for you, so I want you to be very, very attentive into what I'm saying. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification, pause the video now, choose all in there and subscribe to the channel. Now, when Chelsea went to meet Philippe Jorgensen, the conversation with Jorgensen was clear. Chelsea knew that this is a young goalkeeper under 25 years. This goalkeeper is excellent at one metric that Chelsea have been looking for a very long time. In fact, the singular most important metric that Enzo Maresca is looking for in a goalkeeper is not just the distribution. I mean, if you heard a lot of journalists say Chelsea are looking for a goalkeeper that's good at distribution, it isn't just the distribution. One thing that Chelsea have been looking for in a goalkeeper is a specific type of distributor, and it's the goalkeeper that is very good in terms of the short passing. So if you go back to the La Liga, the best goalkeeper in the short passing is Philip Jorgensen. Long distributions, the likes of Georges Mamadashvili and the likes are better than him. You look at likes like Andre Valles and the likes are all better than him. But when it comes to the distribution of short passing, your man is better. Philip Jorgensen. So Chelsea contacted him. Chelsea spoke to him. Jorgensen has given his green light to Chelsea. He has told Chelsea say he wants to come. Now, if you look at Jorgensen, he was in the Villarreal Academy. He has grown up over there, learned the street, learned the ropes over there. Last season was him and Pepe Reina and Amanda Pose. But of course, Jorgensen was the main guy. Jorgensen is a very good ball playing goalkeeper at the back. It's also not too bad in terms of shot stopping. He's not the best in terms of shot stopping. Fasasi we shooting. Say the goalkeeper no the neighbor. Only the best in terms of shot stopping. Chelsea want to give competition to Robert Sanchez. Omunim said for Thibaut Courtois, he will most likely go back to Real Madrid. They know that for Georgi Petrovic, he doesn't fit the style of play of Enzo Maresca into Rusube free on. And there's a need for somebody that gives Chelsea a lot of competition at the back from the goalkeeper point of view. And they are looking at the boy that is called Philip Jorgensen. Now, Chelsea will get Jorgensen. And Oshe Sika possibly Chelsea are looking at for Jorgensen. It makes sense. But there's something very intriguing and interesting. And I'll run you by it. In the morning, then Talk Sport people release an interview with goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. And in that interview, Robert Sanchez explained. He explained Nietzsche or nobody say he's going to be the Chelsea number one. No, Ojitum say he has a skill set to play in Maresca ball. He believes that he has a skill set to thrive in Maresca ball. He believes say on your goalkeeper or see how a Maresca person born a bonus. Or believes on your goalkeeper when you born a ball when he wants a short passing and then he will thrive in there. Now this is what Jacobs Ben Ibisam. He asked him whether he is confident that he will be the number one at Chelsea this season and how he is adapting to Enzo Maresca's style. And this is what Robert Sanchez is kind. Robert Sanchez said, I'm trying hard to get a position. I'll get some minutes and we'll go on from there. I always think playing with my feet is my game. I feel really comfortable with that. Into brackets, Maresca wants. He has explained what he wants from me, and I've been doing it in training. It's looking really good at the moment. I know what I bring to the team. I am positive. It's totally different. The goalkeeper here needs to have a pair. Needs to play the ball and show a bit of personality. I think I'm the right guy for that. Right now, I'm feeling really confident and I'm training very hard in there. And those are the words of my Brantia, your friend Robert Sanchez, current Chelsea goalkeeper, with respect to what he can do for the new Chelsea goalkeeper, if it can be the first Chelsea goalkeeper. It's about being a bit different to what a normal goalkeeper is like. You need to have a bit of arrogance, hold the ball, show a bit, and like I said, have a pair and show a bit of quality in there. And Robert Sanchez said it would be. Right after that, it didn't keep long. Then we had the news that Chelsea, when they contacted Philip Jorgensen, Villarreal is ready to agree, and they are close to agreeing a deal in the region of about 20 million euros, about 16.8 million pounds, and 25 million euros for the Denmark under 21 international. He's just 20. He has 45 million release clause at FC Villarreal, but Chelsea definitely are trying to do a deal for less for the boy that is from Denmark in there, and he's a Danish under 20 goalkeeper. Chelsea believe that he has all the attributes to fit a goalkeeper who will be good at playing out from the back, who will be good on the ball, who will be good at dictating the pace of games in there, and they want to get the goalkeeper to join Chelsea as quickly as possible. We are waiting to see how everything is going to go on with Chelsea new possible goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen. Tonight Chelsea are playing Wrexham in their first preseason game, which is very, very important. It's a big preseason game. It's a game that Chelsea deem as very, very important, and they are working very, very, very tediously to make sure that everything is done in there. Of course, in there, it's in the same light. And Eric Ten Hag is the team at FC Manchester United. Eric Ten Hag wants Nazari. He wants Nazari for FC Bayern Munich. He wants Matthias Delict. Eric Ten Hag essentially person building an Ajax team B or Manchester United. These are boys he has worked with. He believes it's Onyoma. He can get them, they will succeed, they will play some good stuff, and then will get the results that they want to get over there. But we are waiting to see if Eric Ten Hag can get the results and get a boys known for team my friend FC Bayern Munich in there for him to get. And the story of Fiifi-Manfred, see, this world, sometimes some people are just not like you, to be very honest with you. And I think that Fiifi-Manfred is one of them. But also, you think about it and you realize it. Barca have some serious injury issues that they need to look at it. Last season, Nobia Castle Chelsea all injury problems. For the past 2 or 3 seasons, Barcelona have been having a lot of injury issues. From Pedri, Gavi, Frankie de Jong, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Ronald Araujo, all of these guys have been getting injured. They've been just dropping injured left, right, center. And I think the Barca need to look at it. Barca need to check why most of them players now prepare, why their players aren't getting fit. Just about a few minutes into training session for Fiifi-Manfred, player Hansi Flick has shown he has really said this player can fit into the style of play for Hansi Flick and he would want him in his team. On any dream, come everything is done. Then they come back and they say that the boy has a right foot injury. He has a foot injury on his right foot in team. He's going to be out for about 3 weeks in there for himself. And we wait to see how everything's going to happen with a young boy. Atletico de Madrid have made a final offer for Abrantia for the corner, like a first-time offer. It's the breaking one. Atletico de Madrid have made an offer for Abrantia for the corner. Like yesterday, I tried to explain to you, he's a player that fits in the same way El Choho Peso Bonne. Aggressive, versatile midfielders that will put in a lot of pressure, that will cover loads of ground. And that is where the boy that's called Conor Gallagher seems to be going. Chelsea will be looking out to get something around the region of about 50 million for Conor Gallagher to move away to the Spanish Giants. Once he goes in there, he may open the door. He may open the door for Samu Omaradion to Chelsea. But as it stands now, nothing is confirmed, and we wait to see how that grows, how that preparation gets better, how that becomes. How that deal grows up and becomes a real deal in there. So, of course, in the Chelsea also progressing with our brand friend Gabriel Mek. Like I told you, he's a hybrid of Vinicius Junior, Neymar, and then Robinho, stellar prospect. Sort of the guy Madrid for who would want to go and get him. My impression is that he can be dangerous with both feet in there. Or elite, very good link-up player, natural player on the ball, excellent ball striking, young player with a very, very high mentality as well. Neymar's father is part of the people that are brokering the deal. And of course, Chelsea also have Andre in their South American representative in terms of a scout. El Hormono, someone tried to broker the deal for Chelsea Football Club for the boy that's called Andre Merck in there. Do you know, Sir Enzo Maresca said in the pre-match press conference, he went to watch regimes when he played for Wigan Athletic, and then he watched him that he was invited into midfield. And that year he enjoyed seeing regimes them on the park. And possibly we are likely to see Abrantia, your friend, Julian regimes in the middle of the park inverted because he has done it at Wigan Athletic, and we'll see how everything is going to go on. Either players who are absent from injury, if not all last season, Wesley Fofana, Romeo Lavia, James Christopher and Nkunku were all active throughout. No injury issues for Chelsea. In there, everything seems to be good in there for Chelsea Football Club. They are preparing for their season in there. AC Milan are still holding talks for the boy that's called Armando Broja in there. In the 3 goalkeepers that Chelsea are showing, Jorgensen, Valles, and Barca. It looks as if Jorgensen is the one that Chelsea are going to get as the next goalkeeper. It seems Jorgensen is the chosen one, like I just said a while ago. James said something also very imperative in that pre-match press conference. He says, I want to push the boundaries, and sometimes that has caused problems. We're speaking about his red card, and myself and the team, that is something that I'm trying to get better at. I don't want to make mistakes and put the team at risk. I want to get better next season with Captain James for Chelsea Football Club in there. Anytime we are talking about somebody like James now, we talk about a very, very important plan. Another thing that Enzo Maresca said is that what we are trying to do is to have players that can play in different positions. It's the way that I like to work every day, to try to improve players and help them to play not only in one position but in a different position. Enzo Maresca talking about the boys now and how he wants them to get better with time. I mean, enjoy the getting here. By the evening, there's another update for you at 6 p.m. Enjoy. Bye.